Let me ask Doug, what was there's this question that many people in at least where in my industry, in construction, it's not a very easy industry to work on, and many people hate their job, and that's one of the reasons they actually start to get into start to read books. Some people, they want to invest in some kind of stuff. What was the thing that you most hated about your job?
So I don't know, looking back, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if I would describe anything as I hated it.
Like hated, yeah, like
Yeah. So I have a more positive outlook than other people,
that's
which,
awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
whatever that means. When I was in the trenches, when I was doing stuff, I definitely didn't like certain things. Part of that was like politics.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it manifests itself in many ways. So you have politics for promotions, you have politics for your session, just whatever meeting you happen to be in. And I haven't done one of these live Zoom. So can just random people just join and hop in the room?
Yeah, I mean, but they're gonna stay muted, and if they have question, we're gonna let them ask a question.
Okay, that's bold. Absolutely bananas. Okay, I will click away from the window so I don't get distracted. Okay, so basically, I didn't enjoy a lot of the politics that pop up, and then you end up with like a bureaucracy that you have to deal with. So promotion, raises, all those sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that I didn't like certain portions of it, but the biggest thing, again, I maybe wouldn't describe it as hate, but basically the lack of freedom. You don't get
Right.
to choose what you're working on. Right now, if I have an idea and I'm thinking, hey, I want to try it out, which there's a few things we're probably going to talk about, Adrian,
For sure.
based on, current events in the affiliate marketing world. But if I have an idea, I can think of it, try it. I don't have to get permission. I could just execute on it in days or less.
That's what is all about. Becoming your own boss. You are the owner of your own decisions, right? So like you were saying, if you have an idea, you don't have to go to your boss. Hey, what do you think about this, huh? And he will probably say, oh yeah, that idea is shit. Just forget about it.
Yep. And I definitely, I got laid off in 2015 after a couple of years of doing my side hustle. And I think that was one of the reasons why I got laid off, because I used to play by the rules, and I was like, hey, I have an idea. Can I try it out? And they're like, well, we've been doing it this way for a really long time. So no, you can't try it out. But thanks for bringing that to our
Oh
attention.
man.
Then I actually had enough autonomy that I just started doing things that I wanted to try. So I would test it out, and things would work, things would fail. But a lot of times, I mean, one of the best ones, it was a person on my team. They brought an idea to me, and I was like, sure, you want to try it out? Like, tell me the plan, tell me the success points. And then I let them try it for like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I got laid off. I mean, it like not that specific case, but just the fact that I was doing things because I wanted to try them out, and I
Yeah.
didn't go through the proper channels anymore.
You went rogue. You went black hat.
I didn't go black hat. I think that's a different term. So that's always debatable, right?
Yeah, yeah.
How do you define black hat?
Black hat is just breaking the terms of service of Google or any property that you use. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything illegal. It's just against the rules if you want.
Oh, so I think black hat is actually against the law. So
Is it?
I mean, look it up afterwards. Who's our fact checker? Because I don't know it. I didn't look it up beforehand. So I always interpreted black hat as actually illegal, actually like hacking someone's site, doing something where you could have like criminal charges. Anything short of that is gray hat.
I know a few people, I mean, not personally. I know people who are doing black hat on YouTube that are getting every now and then sued, and that person has a team of lawyers all the time available because they're doing this kind of activity. but those are like you were saying, they're into hacking. They're just extreme, you know. Black hat, I have other guys that I know they're black hat, and they just breaking the terms of service of Google, like using PBNs or just building links in general. You know, that's against Google terms of service. So whatever you do against that makes you black hat. That doesn't make you a white hat anymore.
Sure. And I came from a corporate background, management consulting. So at least in the area that I was in, I wasn't in IT security. So we never used any terms like white or black hat.
I see. I think this is just, I don't know where this came from, but I believe it was at the beginning of, I have no idea. I'm not even gonna comment.
Yeah, I took us off track. So yeah, what else you got going on there?